Namaskar. The 12th point of 16 points is conduct rules, uncompromising strictness and faith regarding the sanctity of conduct rules. This point inspires the faith in the conduct rules, and you are maintaining that. You are not changing something in your mind and adjusting. It's like, oh, this is maybe in the present world, this doesn't work, and this doesn't work, or maybe this is already not good. No, you are keeping. You understand that the conduct rules is a light in your life, and you have that faith. And actually, conduct rules is the practical expression of ideology. We spoke in the last video about Adarsha, the ideology, and conduct rules is expression of that ideology. If the person in the state of idea, in the state of ideological flow, he actually behaves certain way, and if you describe how that person behaves, it becomes the conduct rules. If the person is a saint, he doesn't need any conduct rules, because it is a natural state for him. It is also described in literature that Avadhuta, the holy person, the realized person, he doesn't need any conduct rules. He's beyond any religion. He's beyond any social norms. He can do anything. But it is easy to misunderstand, because he will not do anything, because he is in that state. So he is in a state of harmony, and he will express himself, he or she, he will express himself properly, harmoniously, in an inspiring way. He doesn't need any regulation of satya, for example. He is already Vaktravyam Chani Ramayam. His speech is very healthy and very inspiring. For example, he doesn't need to follow satya. Why he has to follow? Because he has become satya himself. So please don't misunderstand. The scripture says that Avadhuta don't have to follow anything, because he is beyond of anything. Whatever he does is right. Yes, because whatever he does is right, he doesn't have to follow. But if you look at him and you try to record how to live, you will get the set of conduct rules. And it is interesting, it works both ways. If you are a saint, you behave yourself in a certain way. And then if you behave in a certain way, you become a saint. So that's the whole idea of conduct rules. And they are powerful. They contain tantric power within. They're almost magical power when you start to observe those conduct rules. They have to be observed after taking commitment. You have, for example, there are a set of conduct rules for general practitioners. It is Jamaniyama, moral principles. It is 16 points. It's already quite elaborate, and if you really sincerely follow them, you will have that radiation within. Then there are 40 norms of conduct, of behavior, social behavior, and there are 15 chilas, the points regulating the relationships in the society, how you relate with other beings. I will like to record also a lecture on that. So this is the set. And for the renunciates, for the monks, there are more, and they are kept as a secret, because it's a very also a powerful thing, and you need to take commitment for a certain lifestyle. Once you have taken commitment, you can start following those conduct rules, and then by following those conduct rules, you will emanate power, you will get deeper realization, and then finally you achieve the liberation faster. You follow more, you get more out of it. You follow less, you get a little bit less. So there are different levels of hardship. Here is easy, then here is harder, and it is a beautiful thing. So the conduct rules is actually, the person doesn't become a saint by wearing a cloth. he doesn't become a saint by making himself look different, or by speaking good things, or giving good lectures, or by recognition in the society, by acquiring a position in the society, or I'm such and such an religious status, such and such religious position. It doesn't make you saint, but the conduct rules, the rules of how you live day by day, that's what makes you. And that is the practical description of ideology. And not only that, that is the conduit for the power. As I was telling you in the class on Adarsha, is that once you accept the ideology, the energy starts to flow through you. That is the universal law. That is when the mind connects, when it runs parallel. It's just like two strings, for example, in a guitar. If they are tuned, you pick one string and another will vibrate. Ooh, because they're in the same tune. So similarly, when you tune your mind, your body and mind, into the tune of the Supreme by conduct rules, when in the cosmic string there is a pong, and then you feel moo, your entire being is exhilarated. And that is the strength of the conduct rules. So we need to follow. And not only need to follow, actually is the treasure. Some people understand, they say that, you have so many rules, you have so many limitations, and I want to be free, I want to... Okay, be free. Be free. Nobody forces you. This is not about forcing, this is not about limiting you, this is about liberating you. It's about unveiling, uncovering the hidden potential. So whatever, if there is a little limitation there, it is not to really limit, is to open up. So that is the conduct rules. And then this point is to maintain faith into conduct rules. I know I have accepted them with my heart. Maybe I may be able to follow everything, I may not be able to follow everything. I try sincerely, but I love them, I have faith in them. And then in another point we will come back to the conduct rules. You don't have to only believe, but you also you have to follow. So yeah, thank you. Namaskar.